Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo 2 with me, BringItDon. Let's go deal with the Countess.
Greetings.
Do want to get my skeletons out before we descend into the tower. Alright, let's get two more out before we go down, just to be safe. Alright, we've got all of our skeleton buddies, our bone buddies. So in we go.
This place reeks of death.
My first champion mob. Yeah, the Forgotten Tower is a great place to grind in the early game. You can find a lot of runes from the Countess, and there's also a ton of champion mobs and bosses. You can also get a lot of experience, as well as some good loot. Alright, another boss. Enemies right here. They have no chance against all my skeletons.
I am overburdened.
I really don't need to take the time to break all the barrels, but they're there, and I don't like them being there, so we'll take care of them. He was extra fast, and now he's extra dead. As you go up in difficulties in the game, bosses, like when we just fought, we'll get more modifiers. So right now they just have 1, in Nightmare they get 2, and in Hell they get 3.
Hello.
Making them significantly more difficult. And once you get to Hell, especially with the summon build, some bosses are just worth skipping. Alright, did we get anything good? No, not really.
Hello.
Ooh, +2 to Corpse Explosion is pretty good. We will be grabbing Corpse Explosion on this build. It's really good for summon builds. It's really good in general. In fact, I think you could argue that Corpse Explosion is the best skill in the game. Because what's unique about Corpse Explosion, another boss of Death Eye, extra strong and also extra dead. Corpse Explosion doesn't scale based off points in the skill. Well, it does. The radius scales. But the damage actually scales with the amount of health. We're gonna have Iron Maiden here. Curses a group of enemies, causing them to damage themselves when it's damaging others. 200% damage returned. This will be really good for a few bosses that we have to fight. As I was saying, Corpse Explosion, the damage scales with the amount of health of the enemy you explode. The downside of Corpse Explosion with a summon build, of course, means that you can't use that corpse to raise a skeleton or revive it to fight for you. But it's a fantastic skill to support a summoning build. And it's also really handy for Act 2. In Act 2, there's a ton of narrow corridors when you go into the tombs. And your skeletons have a hard time bunching up and hitting the enemies. Let's use Corpse Explosion. It also has 2 damage types. It has physical and fire damage. The physical damage component is the big one, because enemies on higher difficulties can have immunities to different types of damage, including physical. But between amplified damage and Corpse Explosion, you don't have to worry about it. So I would argue that Corpse Explosion is the best skill in the game, for just a myriad of reasons. We did find... I mean, to pop that, that's fine. That is garbage. What a terrible preserved head. No plus to any skills. Our first green item. Our first set item. So back in the day when I first played this, I did have a full set, so every class gets a set that's unique to them.
You.
Like the Barbarian gets the Immortal King set, the Sorceress gets Talrasha's set, and the Necromancer gets Trangul's, which is unique in that it's the only one that changes your character's appearance. Wait, Klieglaw or Kliglaw's Claw? Either way, hard to say. Pretty mediocre, but I'll probably keep it anyway. I'll put it in the stash at the very least. Ooh, enhanced defense.
I'll put that to good use.
I did forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Trangul set. Changes your appearance. It gives you the model of the vampires you find in game. They changed names a few times. I dispose of the evil Countess. Easy peasy. Yeah, you think all the gold that you find down here is the Countess's treasure, but no, the real treasure is all the runes she drops. Don't let her fool you. Oh, we got a tall roof. Didn't even get to look at the Countess because we were stuck on the other side of the door.
I am overburdened.
Just a little bit. Quest completed.
Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created in you a kind of alchemy. The malice has eluded you so far. Well, search thoroughly in the barracks. That is where the rogues kept their forge.
Yes? Your rewards are well earned. To us, the tower was nothing more than a headstone looming over a long-forgotten grave. To do battle with Andariel requires more than thick skin and a strong will. You'll want armor and weaponry forged with the hammer's enchantments.
Yes? I thought the stories of treasure in the tower were nothing but lies. I am glad you found something of value in that death trap. Would that our sisters had been so fortunate. If you can't carry out this quest, how will you face the greater evils ahead?
I'll admit, I don't remember how to make several or most of the rune words in the game. But I do remember the couple that are really good on the Necromancer. Enigma,
Good day.
specifically, well, Enigma is good on every character.
Those riches will serve you well on the long road ahead. The Malice is a heraldric artifact of great power. Please bring it back.
What's so great about Enigma and a summoning build, so when you're fighting a bunch of enemies, the summons can kind of spread out and not focus fire, which could lead to them getting wiped out. Enigma gives you charges of teleport, so any class can teleport. And when you teleport, all your summons reposition right on top of you. So you can cluster them together and have them focus a single enemy. And also just reorganize them, you know, teleport to like a doorway or something. It's really powerful.
Hello. Warreeve's advice is like corpse gas. It befouls the air for a moment, and then it disappears. I've heard that you bear us no malice.
Okay. All right, back to the Black Marsh. And across the bridge we go. I hear the shaman. There he is. He's around here somewhere. Alright, they can't resurrect faster than my skeletons can kill, so I really don't need to go after them if I don't want to. But it does speed things along a little bit. That's never a bad thing. Whoop, shank the shark. Spectral hits. I do not remember this area being this large. That's okay. We're gonna probably cut straight across and explore this whole section. We're moving on. Otherwise, we'll have to do too much backtracking, I think. Thank goodness for these, like, central fences. It makes it so much easier to map these areas out. So I always enjoyed doing this, going around and mapping out the whole world. You can't... There's no reason to do it online. Every time you start a new game, it resets. Because the world is procedurally generated with so many set cells. A Death's Guard cannot be frozen is fantastic. I don't think I need it yet. I'm so happy with my current one. Actually, I don't remember if I said pre-generated or procedurally generated, but it's procedurally generated to a certain degree. You know what, let's go ahead and use it. We get a free one.
Good evening.
It's 5 to life and 5 to mana. I shouldn't be getting hit anyway, so go with that. Buy one of those. I'm gonna put that in the stash. Cannot be frozen is a very valuable stat. Ooh, +3 to Clay Golem. +3 to Skeleton Mastery. Yeah, it might be worth grabbing, and it's got a socket in it. The +3, the amplify damage, I can't turn that down. It's way too valuable. The AoE that it adds and the duration. Get him, boys. Okay, it connects up here. I love watching all the skeletons run down a single enemy like that. Like I never had a chance.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Great, the lock chest gave us a key to replace the key that we used to open the lock chest. How grand. That one had nothing in it. So, we ended up losing the key anyway. Constant battle. Using keys and replacing keys. And then using keys again. Oh, the pit. I forgot about the pit. I wouldn't mind getting the Way Shrine in the Outer Cloister. But our priority is to finish mapping out the Tmo Highlands. Or Tmoe. Really your preference, however you want to say it. Alright, so I think we mapped out this whole area. check one more thing over here. Yeah. Alright. See if we can't find that waste shrine in the Outer Cloister. And we'll probably do the pit next time. We'll definitely do the pit next time, either way. This will make it easy to get back here next time. Fantastic.
Good day.
Yes, I don't think any of these can compete with my current wand. I'll require some more of the Outer Cloister, just to get more experience. We might level up before the end of this episode again. That'd be great. But then again, we might not. We can't find any more enemies to kill. Maybe one more mob, and we should get a level up. Fantastic. I could put a point into Golem Mastery. We do want to get Summon Resist at least 1 point into it, because it's a plus 28% to resist all, which is fantastic. It's another 1 point wonder. Golem Mastery, pretty solid, but you're really just using it to get to Summon Resist. Don't know if we're going to grab that yet. I do want to get towards Corpse Explosion. Do I need Corpse Explosion yet, though? Well, let's go and put our points into Vitality. Let's go put our point into Teeth so we can get Corpse Explosion later on. Set up for Act 2. So while you can use gear to circumvent stat requirements for equipment, you cannot use gear to circumvent skill requirements. If you work your way down the tree, following the arrows down. So we have 1 point into Teeth from our wand, right? Yes. From our preserved head. But we can't put a point into Corpse Explosion until we actually put a point into teeth. That's because if you remove the equipment that's giving you the stat boost to put on other equipment, that equipment gets removed. But with skills, they can't do that.
Yes?
So you can't bypass it. I'll look at this one more time. It's always worth checking her inventory for wands. That one's okay. Still not as good as what I've got, though. Yeah. Really happy with my current wand. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. In the next one, we will go to the pit and continue exploring the Rogue's Monastery. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.